things are working as intended. There was a decent sized alliance at the edge of that circle. Hold up. Yeah, at least those few aren't in the game this time around. Okay, there we go. Okay, now things are set up. Okay. Okay. I don't even need to check those anyways because it wasn't even selected. And this got chosen really quickly. Yeah, that's kind of surprising. All right. Let's see if I end up being the last pick. Yep, I actually am the last pick. There is a theory I have, because like if I take a segmented run, how fast would it be of the Holy Buckets thing? Because I haven't gotten sub 30 yet. Still in the process of attempting to get that. I think yeah, I'll probably end up trying to look at that during this game. And also our team captain left. So 6v5v4, which it only really means we it only means we all get more turns. Alright, that worked. I think it'll still work. I think you just gotta click on the bottom there. Yeah. Doing /W just doesn't work. Three to 1 so far. That almost worked. Almost lost. There we go. So, yeah, it definitely looks like we've got one of the safe spots for sure. But who's gonna get the other one? It's close. So... this could decide it, and it does. I don't think I'll end up finding anything on this area. Like anywhere over here. So... soon we'll end up seeing who gets eliminated first. Now the voting is going on. Only one person on that team scored any points. Also interesting to know that the fishing pole glitch, that thing still works. I thought it didn't, but I just haven't tested it enough, I guess. It's not really like the same variant of it. Like there are slight differences. So yeah, person voted out this time ends up being Kichi, one of the newcomer ranks. Yeah, this name just breaks whispering. So, next challenge. This one's not bad. Last time I did this one, I actually lost my hammer. Surprisingly. Which I didn't even know you could do. One winner this time. I mean, our team's pretty good, so we have a good chance. The pieces are sinking to the bottom. Okay, perfect. I have no idea who's doing what side. Okay, no, I'll do that. Wait, I thought I got the other one. Yeah, this one's not even close. One more. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that one's not even that close. A really good team for one that none of us even really chose. So, well, we will have a decent amount of time to just look around for now. So, starting with the blue team now. Yellow team's got a bit more time to decide this time after their previous loss. So now, voting begins again. competitor Outlaster, competitor legendary Outlaster. So no newcomers on that team. Although a couple of them haven't gotten wins yet. So, first vote goes to Deandria, then Bree, or Bry, then Raise, then Bry again. And maybe I'll just stick to saying Bree. Well, 3-1-1, it's settled this time. Bree's 3 votes are enough for this one. And that's not even the end of it, because there's still one more elimination from the yellow team this time. So that'll bring us down to a 4v4v3. So after Xiang Kong just entered finished their elimination, now we've got Ping Yan. Up for elimination this time, with newcomer Outlaster, competitor. So let's see who ends up getting eliminated for this round. I must have missed the first one, but a 2-1-1 vote eliminates Bella this time. A lot closer that time compared to the last one. So now we can move on to the next challenge. So yeah, let's see what happens. Alright. This one's not bad. Alright. At least that event, at least the member steal does not involve our teams, so we don't really have to worry about that this time. So, Goddess was chosen. Alright. Here we go. I can get so close to that one. So yeah, okay. Alright, I'm close to going up next. That one was perfect. I mean, it went right through the basket's holes. Okay, that's a speedrun into that basket. Hello, Iwifall. Or however that's pronounced. The pool teamwork obby. You just have to like complete the obby fast, I guess. So yeah. I have a feeling that yellow's gonna lose again. Alright. And by the way, I did that. Actually did the segmented version of the Holy Bucket speedrun. Like, if it was perfect, it could like be sub 20, apparently. With multiple splice segments. Something like that is still unrealistic. But apparently it's possible to do. Blue team is the one with 2 members, apparently. So, yellow will still end up going into an elimination. Hello, authors. And I definitely thought about doing Beast Form. Okay, never mind. Yellow will not be participating in an elimination. Yeah. Screaming the BBM quest was definitely something I thought about. But I didn't think I'd end up getting it done. So I just didn't really worry about it. So, now we reach the inevitable team swap. Alright. Let's see who will be on what teams. Alright. I think we just ended up with a former yellow team. Well, they just ended up with a former blue team. And then from there we just kind of got separated a little bit. Let's see if Goddess is decent at this. Okay. Chances are we end up scoring that point due to raise. Those are going to be very close. Oh, Heart slipped up. That was nearly a comeback. Raze actually left the server, giving them a really huge advantage for this one. So that probably means we don't stand that much of a chance for this round. Furious is trying the water high jump glitch. It almost works a couple times. We've got some catching up to do. Barbie and Goddess both fell. Then they both made it. It's a close one. Possibly a tie. No. Also, hello, Pimeness. That was the second round so far where we were very close, but just barely missed out. I'm pretty sure that settles it. So yeah, now's the question of who's gonna be voted this time around. Vote the fourth person. I mean, it does put me first by default because I'm me. But for them, it'll probably be me that's fourth on the team's leaderboard. But I think I might have made my decision though. Oh. I could have said redemption was after this round with an asterisk, but like, actually, I mean, it's still possible for Goddess to be eliminated. Then again, I might get eliminated as well. So there's one vote for Terion, one vote for Goddess, two votes for Goddess. Yeah, that was surprising. So now this elimination is done. And yeah. We can finally move on to redemption. Psych. It's actually merge instead. Okay. Let's get started with this thing. Alright. It definitely would be possible for the number keys to work, but I don't test it enough. Okay. That one wasn't even really that close. And there goes everyone for some reason. So but yeah, that was very quick. So yeah. We are well, that was interesting. I just found a hint too. Okay. Interestingly, Bray does not even get a chance at redemption. So, let's see who wins the bonus points. I feel like Fierce is gonna win a few of them. I don't even know. Yeah, that's one of those that he definitely wins. The most active, once again, that's gotta go to Fierce, I think. Never mind. The most observant up next. Despite actually finding only one advantage because I was given the other, I still get that bonus point. Okay, apparently that whole sequence decides the winner of the whole game. I feel like a quick one. We didn't even have a post-merge elimination. Besides the people that left. So now we can just move on to the next game. At least it did count towards the leaderboard win, so that's good. Yeah, you won't find many situations where you'll find fewer than that. I mean, theoretically the minimum would be like, I don't know if there's a way to like have 0 bonus points come up, because like there will always be like someone that's the most active, I would assume, even if they didn't really try to. Apparently I've walked a total of almost 25.7 million studs. Both my finales reached and my finale votes are almost perfect powers of 2. Okay. So, the team leaders are Harper and Chris. That's right, we've only got 2 this time. So, I can't pick bacon anymore, so... Oh, too late, oops. Should have looked at that. I guess D1. So yeah. Anyways. Tyson is really good at balancing. So it is possible that he would have been, like, he could really lean back without falling over, defying all gravity. So anyways, all jokes aside, yeah. This is actually a large one. Wait, this is... including Endless, this is an 8v8v7, a 23-player server. That's huge. So... Okay, we're fine. Let's win this. Okay, we're tied at 1. Now D1's turn. Oh, that one went flying, but it didn't hit the other one. Okay, the host clearly might have rigged that specific poll. Because I definitely thought that that bag hit the pole. Oh, that one was very delayed. Getting the bag to just sit on the table is probably a little bit even more impressive. Okay. Okay, that one went flying even farther. What? It does look like green is gonna take the second, Oh. Orange is trying to catch up. And they do. This could be huge if they manage to actually do something about it. I don't know. Let's see what Tyson does, and also Chris. They both miss. So now it's the one Moana and Veronica. Nope, another miss. And Veronica also misses. Now the Cinderella's turn. And that still steals it away. Don't see any besides that one in the area. By this point, it feels like all three hints have been found already. Not gonna lie, unless one of them's really hidden in one of the bushes or whatever. Okay. The server has shrunk down to an 8v6v6. I don't think I don't think I'm gonna find anything useful. Yeah, let's see who the orange team ends up voting. And now there's only 5 of them. But yeah, let's see what happens. First vote is Bacon. Top Cat. Gracie. Bacon. From the moment that I said vote the Bacon that left, I had a feeling that would end up backfiring. But we'll see. Top Cat. 2 votes for Top Cat. Since I don't think you could have voted for Tyson. It's actually a 3-way tie between Bacon, Top Cat, and Gracie, surprisingly. And in this one, Tyson can't vote from his grave, so that means it's up to Chris and Love Zero Liliana to decide. Dot, no, mind-blowing emoji, and I, the best player here, side eye. Competitor, Outlaster, legendary, newcomer, royalty. All different ranks, but the person claiming to be the best player here is only competitor rank. So first vote goes to Gracie. And then the final vote. So it's a 1-to-1 tie between Gracie and Top Cat. So it's a tie between those two, which will be going off in the competition. Or like battling. I feel like feels badly phrased, but at the same time I don't even know. Yeah, going head to head in the tiebreaker challenge. I think the goal for this stream is going to be 777 wins by the end of it. So, Gracie, quote, the best player here, loses due to a challenge. And the first elimination of the game. Wait. Somehow I found that. Alright. Now. So there will be a full-on team swap. Okay. It's a 7v6v5. Perfectly balanced. Okay. Good start. Why is our flag half in the sand, though? Why is that the same for all our flags? Good old map terrain. At least we're not last. Okay, so we're the first winners, and... Okay, that wasn't even that close, actually. So despite having only 4 members now, the green team still wins. I might end up going for like 1,000 overall at some point. Possibly a bit more, we'll see, I don't know. The host probably knew what he was doing, putting Chalk and Cher together on the smallest team. Anyways, yeah, now would be time to get the advantage, I guess. Tyson has magically returned. Let's see how the red team Otavi ends up doing in this elimination. So, who's getting eliminated from this round? Also, I have now begun to hear rain, so let's see. Probably won't affect that much, but we'll see what happens. The votes are now coming in. One vote for a couple different people. I think that's our first 2-vote player. And this time it is a 3-to-1-to-1-to-1 vote. So boom, boom, bam, 8. time for you to go. Let's see what happens. Two winners again. So yeah. Two safe teams for this one is usually good for these types of situations. Top Cat scores the first one. This one has all unique items. Once again, all unique items for that set as well. Green scores the first point for their team. So, let's see. Okay, that failed. Usually it does. I didn't have to make too many long mouse movements that time. Red is really falling behind. Four to 3 to nothing. Four to nothing. It's almost settled at this point. See if I can do the glitch again. Nope, I did not get there fast enough. Or was not ready fast enough. Yeah, it's pretty much guaranteed at this point. Red does score a point. Let's see how they do for the next few games, the next few rounds of this. Yeah, I think now it's guaranteed over. These rounds always take more than 10 seconds. Red is just catching up a bit too late. So... oh, all 6 of them are incorrect for the first one. Now what? Oh wait, the correct sequence is undefined, 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 undefined. Gotta be one of these things on the left or right side. A vote steal advantage has been spawned. And an elimination exit was spawned over here. I was hoping my tendency to find elimination exits during this stream would help me out with this advantage find, but nope, not this time. So for the second time, Otavia is up for elimination. So now we begin. All the votes are being brought in now. So and now I don't think there's gonna be any advantages. We'll see. Nope. Vote number 1 goes to Harper. Then Chris. Harper again. So 2 votes for Chris as well. So I know it's not a tie because it's 5 of them. So that means a 3-2 vote. I think this has popped up for me like this a couple times. Unless something has changed in that time with that. Yeah, we might actually be stuck with it. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really affect that much for now. Maybe it will. So we've got a team member steal happening this time. Otavi can take a team member from this team. This could... I don't know if this would save the red team, but we'll find out. And the team member stolen was D1 Zuxco. A very surprising pick considering that they're newcomer rank. Pretty much the last person I expected for that one, to be honest. Oh, I can make them all trees if I want to. Alright. There's a bunch here in the bottom floor now. Okay, perfect. There. I'll take a few of these. I thought I grabbed the other one. I'll take this whole top area, or like not top area, like this side, I guess, while I'm at it. Where is the one piece I need? There it is, like. There it is. Seven out of 6, because why not? So yeah. With that, the red team just kind of ended up more cooked than before, and now they are literally down to only one member. And we're down to 3 people, they're down to 3 people. The server shrunk so quickly. It went to a 4v4v3, like, earlier on. So that means 4 people left this game, I think, or in this round. 3 from Otavi, and then another person from this team. It was Top Cat that left as well. That's probably the sneakiest move I can do. So, regardless, it's still gonna be just a team swap. I don't know why. I mean, there's only 7 people. That also means it's gonna be a 4v3, which that's gonna be hard to make fair. So, yeah, there will now be 2 teams. And I'm on the smaller one. Perfect. Okay, I can get this flag. Some people are lagging a little bit. It did not work. What is happening? Yeah. That was odd, to say the least. Not only was it that team of 3, but one of the teammates wasn't able to move, and the other person disconnected. So I have thought about it for a bit, and I've decided not to bring Endless into this elimination, because, like, it would end up being redemption anyways. But yeah, now Endless can no longer come back. Oh, Aurora left. So, yeah. Endless can come back, apparently. Possibly. But yeah, that was strange, to say the least. Let's begin the voting. Actually, let's end the voting. Normally now would be the time for redemption, but he's the only eliminated player. Well, that was very helpful. These are actually going to be a bunch of very close rounds, I imagine. I don't see that unnecessarily hard jump. Also, Endless did not join in time anyway, so, like... yeah, that whole thing was pointless. And I'm gonna stick to playing it safe for the time being. Well, that helped. So, yeah, all 6 of us are here. I mean, it will start back eventually. Like, there we go. Orange Galactic. I think that's like 700 to 800. Oh. A couple people failed. These jumps are not that easy. There's still a couple people over there. M1N makes it next. Fierce and Cherry are still back there. And Fierce does not make it. It takes one fail. We're back to this one again. Okay, now one person fell, so I can remain cautious for the time being. Maybe I should even consider staying in the back a little bit. Never mind, the trails might throw me off. I'm gonna stay even farther back. There. And the only one that didn't do that. I barely ended up short on that one. So. Now we head over to the elimination again. And yeah, we'll just see what happens. After thinking about it, I probably will use this. An extra vote advantage. It hasn't even been an hour since the last game ended. I thought this would take a lot longer. Another advantage usage. Extra vote again. That's interesting. Wasn't looking at the live chat for a bit. Wouldn't give incentive to yourself to increase the chance of. I haven't really even measured like the threshold of like certain like the threshold of what counts as a leaderboard win. I haven't like looked into that enough. A lot of advantages being used. The first vote goes to Cherry, does not count. Then to Cherry, does not count. Then to Cherry, does not count. Then M1N. Then Furus. And that settles it. 3 to 3 nullified to 1. And the final vote is Furus. And I feel like given safety to myself would have the very small chance of making people like slightly annoyed and they'd end up leaving, like making the game go one round faster. Somehow I surprisingly got that. I can't say I have a lead just yet. The star path is definitely longer than the square path, so I'm not winning just yet. Yeah, now I'm definitely behind by a considerable enough amount. Basically feels like the type of situation you'd see in a private server game almost. I'll probably just end up sticking to using the one that I ended up finding, so... Might just end up using extra vote for now. We'll see. Alright. Extra vote advantage. Since Shock disconnected at some point, like right before the merge, I don't think he's gonna get as many bonus points. Like, the individual challenge one, for sure, as an example. But, like, most actives out of reach, most advantages, like, still possibly, but I think that could still be attainable. I don't know. But yeah, most team games can't be done anymore. And a bunch of other ones. Well, probably not a bunch of other ones. But those could be affected by the disconnect. safe. Let me make the thing, like, give the thing a better setup. Oh, there's 2 super safeties. And there I go from that round. Never mind, unless... Well, it's not a guaranteed never mind. Yeah, if you use that super safe down min, you'll get that bonus point, I think. Or I don't know. I haven't 100% kept track of the nullified votes. Actually, no, I don't think. Never mind. That wouldn't even. But that would. Well, I think. Wait. I didn't keep track of it enough. I'm pretty much just polishing up the. I don't know if I'll post it. I'd like. I'm just kind of attempting to showcase that segmented speedrun in some way. But anyways, we're in the final 4. This one will not be easy to win. That's for sure. Maybe I'm pushing too many blocks. Perhaps. That game's super close to working, but I don't think it did. Never mind. That honestly felt like a lot fast. That felt a lot faster than I usually do on that one. So, after this will be the finale. I don't even think on to voting in this one. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, we'll see what happens. We will see eventually. All right. Yeah, we'll see what they end up deciding. All right. Yep, the person voted out ends up being Chalk with 2 votes, and that's enough. So there will be some impact from the jury on this one. Okay. Now let's begin the voting. Let's see what ends up happening. I feel like I won't even really get that many bonus points. I mean, there will be a few. Actually, the team one I don't get at all because of the flag round. Individual point I get. I think. There's only gonna be 3 bonus points in this one, so you can just hope to be lucky. So It is 3-1. So I do need one untied point. But then again, there's feels like a good chance I'll end up losing, but I don't know yet. Sherry does end up getting that nullified votes bonus point. Next one ends up being the most competitive. Okay, that probably settles it unless I'm mistaken. Yep. And then the team player, I don't get that one because of the flag one still. We're to 3-0. All right. Yeah, it's impossible to. It's not easy to move the host around. Maybe the next one. Yeah, there's 776. Oh, Endless joined a different server. In fact, he joined a server all by himself. I don't know why. And yeah, the speedrun thing that I wanted to mention, wanted to pull up. Let me see if I can get it from this thing. Yeah, this thing. I'll crop it a bit, I guess, but like. After segmenting it a little bit, actually maybe I'd want to show the splits, like, so you could like see where the segments are. But yeah, here's that run. If hypothetically I made no mistakes. And yeah, pretty much just that. There's what a really good time would end up looking like. And even then, there could be a few improvements to that. Like, I could go around to set up for the fourth one a bit earlier. So We've already got 2 people in support of Endless being team captain. But anyways, so yeah. The big cheese. I mean, there's someone named Cheese Wheels. All-star rank anyways, so I'll just go with it. There are a couple other all-star ranks to choose from anyways. Which one would I end up choosing though? I had a feeling. Probably gonna end up choosing Maddie though. So that ends up being a 6v6v5. And it does end up turning into a 6v5v5, but then I do end up at the start, which is where I like to be most of the time. Okay. Two winners this round. Alright, let's get started. Just keep putting a bunch of random things over there at this point. I didn't even know you'd need that coconut. Blue team's getting 3 points already. Surprisingly, that one did not fall through the ground. That shell is just inside the table for some reason. Okay, that fish is spinning. I think we've got enough items. We'll see. Coconut. Banana doesn't belong there yet. We need one more. Perfect. Yep, there we go. Yellow team's attempting to make a comeback. But Sunny does have the ones she needs, and the blue team is gonna take the second winning spot. Also, hello, Lord Gaming. Not much of a chance to get that one. Not gonna let myself miss 2 in a row though. So I think I will have to refresh the music playlist real quick. I don't see any hints for now. Like maybe the last one was already taken or something. Which feels like the most likely thing that happened. So yeah. Let me go and okay, that there we go. Whatever. Now it's time for the yellow team to go for elimination. Royalty, Outlaster, newcomer, and newcomer. Or when acronymized, it's Ron. Except it has an extra N. I think. But yeah, now that I'm probably not, I don't think I'm gonna find the last hint. But anyways, the first vote ends up going to 00 Kai, then Raw, then to 00 Kai again. So we do have a tie. Why did Green's whole team leave? Like, for real, all of our teammates are gone now. It's unfortunate. I didn't want this to happen. Sometimes you'll get games like that. But anyways, Raw won. So Now we have our first elimination. Lup 00 Kai 3. Time for you to go. Still 3 teams. With Endless here, it would end up being a 6v3v3, which is crazy. Welcome to the competition. No team swap. Let's get started. Let's see. Can I do the glitch again? Or can I at least try? I've done it in the I've done it in one of the other ones. Okay, now I'm standing on this thing. Okay. Now we're all tied at 1. Blue takes a lead. So now blue and yellow are tied. Let's see if we can score at some point. Not yet. I'm still the only one scoring points so far. There we go. Cheese Wheels finally scored a point. There we go. Maddie did it as well. Now we've got a lead after being behind for a bit. It is a tie between yellow and blue though, so it's still anyone's game. Okay, we did get another point. Okay, tree fire. Nope, I messed up. I still scored anyways. Huh. Maddie left. Okay, now. Now it's just between yellow and blue, for sure. 8-3 to 3. We could get 10, possibly. We'll see. Go overtimed. Ten to 3 to 3. We were behind for the first half of that challenge-ish. Like, not the first half, but yeah. So, yellow team is up for elimination again. Yeah, it went from 4 to 3 to 3 to 11 to 3 to 3. One person from the blue and yellow teams both left. So now we're down to our final 8, which is actually still 9. Endless is pretty much always there. So you can never truly count them out of these challenges. Oh, there goes one more person on the blue team. And also, we're not going to end up seeing an elimination take place because there's only 2 people on the yellow team. So yeah, there aren't enough players. So this one's gonna be an interesting one, I think. It's pretty much relying on the last person that can stay alive. So like, even a bad team can do well if there's one good member. Let's see what happens in this case. All right. This will be an intense battle, I think. We'll see what happens. It's not starting out too crazy. Those almost felt organized. I wonder if I should like be a bit slower in order to make sure there's like fewer of them to make things slightly easier for myself. I am the last one on for my team. Meanwhile, they've got all 4 of their players. Okay, I should focus now, I think. Because these are getting hard. Okay, where is it? There we go. There's one tree. Okay. There it is. I'm still surviving. There's a tree somewhere there. That was lucky. Okay. Then we end up winning. Like, how long could that challenge even go on for? I feel like I never end up seeing the end of that one. Because I don't know where the end would be. So, an elimination exit place somewhere. I don't think I'm gonna end up finding it. I mean, there's only 3 people on this team. But yeah. Nope, that's not it either. First vote is going to Cherry, Sunny, Sunny again. So yeah, that pretty much settles it. 3-1 on that vote. So yeah, grab your torch. Anyways, should be merge, and it is. No, no, no. Oh, no, no. So. An opportunity for an advantage in this one. Yeah, this one will definitely be a lot harder to win. Alright. Okay, let's get started. Not a good start. I already got launched really far back. I'm attempting to make a comeback. Oh, that did not. That won't work. Yeah, I didn't get enough for that one. Except for the fact that Cherry chose the advantage. Because I know for a fact that I was not winning that. Raw left, Sunny left. We need someone named Scramble to replace them or something. Actually, the bacon would have gone well with the sunny side up. Possibly. So yeah. Yeah, there's not going to be any tie regardless unless it's a double elimination for some reason, which I think happens. I think can happen. For now, I'll just end up going with whatever that other one is for the fewest votes. Under the radar, I think, is what it's called. That's probably the one I'll go for. First vote, bacon. Bacon again. Endless. Cherry. Cherry again. 2 votes for Cherry. That's actually kind of surprising. That's even more surprising. 3 votes for Cherry. So yeah, grab your torch. So So yeah. Now, for the automatic redemption, because Cherry's the only player. Let's see what it ends up being this time. Okay. Cheese Wheels did get an obby. I do get an edge spawn, which does help a little bit. Okay, wasn't expecting that. I am currently starting off with a lead. For the crown, I just stick to running into it for the time being. The person that was the most confident in the beginning has stopped trying for that one. Yeah, that pretty much settles it. I pretty much decided not to use that trick. Cheese Wheels actually left the server. Now he's definitely not getting the most dangerous bonus point. Alright. Endless has made the decision to not let any of you have the most nullified votes bonus point, by the way. So, let's see how this turns out. I think I'll end up picking Cherry in order to prevent a tie for the most dangerous bonus point. There's a very likely chance that's gonna come up, so... Bacon. Cherry. Furus. And in a 2-to-1 vote, the person voted out of this round is Furus. With 2 votes, and that's enough. Now that I think of it, I did nothing to prevent a tie in the most dangerous bonus point. Because Cherry got 1 vote in the 2-team round anyways. So... So currently, Cherry has 2 more votes than Bacon does. And also, Fierce being eliminated does allow me to have an untied team challenge bonus and the untied fewest votes bonus as well. Let's begin voting. So, let's see what the jury thought. Because I'm the only one in the finale not named after a food item, Endless is essentially kind of obligated to join and name himself Grapefruit. And there's the most under the radar point. Best voting record, I get nowhere even close to that. Cherry gets that one. Then the team player, once again I am untied in that. Then the most dangerous probably is gonna go to Cherry. And then the most active Honestly, if Cherry got that last bonus point, it would have been the exact same scoring, I think. That should be leaderboard win number 777. We've reached the point of the day where it's getting a bit late. So that will probably end this stream. There, now I'm the one that has burned him. So yeah. Okay, yeah, there it is. 777. This is still has to update. So yeah. Gonna be a while until I take 22nd. And even that while I will be completing the BBM quest and Beesmas Simulator for a bit. We'll see what happens with that. Cause I don't know. But yeah. Since it's 2 AM now, I'm probably gonna sleep in a bit. So yeah. I'll see you in the next stream.